Welcome back to Anonymous Diaries. I'm Evelyn. Tonight's story is about a secret hidden right in the middle of a loving marriage. It's about a woman who deeply loves her husband, but she's keeping something big from him, something that's growing heavier every day and could change everything if he finds out. Let's listen closely to her story. And as always, this story has been recreated to protect the privacy of the real individual involved. Before we listen to our narrator, kindly like the video and click the subscribe button to encourage us to keep posting. Thank you. Now, let's hear her.
My name isn't important, but my secret is. It lives with me every single day. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing that haunts me before I fall asleep. My secret is small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. It's a tiny white pill that I take every morning with a glass of water. My husband, Michael, and I have been married for 2 wonderful years. He's a good man, the kindest, most gentle soul I have ever met. He makes me laugh when I feel like crying, and he holds me when I feel like the world is falling apart. My love for him is the truest thing I know, and that's what makes my secret so devastating. Michael wants to be a father more than anything in this world. It's a deep, primal need for him. He talks about it all the time, about teaching our son how to throw a ball or reading bedtime stories to our daughter. His eyes light up with a special kind of magic whenever he sees a family with little kids at the park. For the past year and a half, we have been trying to have a baby. Every month, it's the same painful routine. We track my cycle. He will ask, "Is it time, my love? Are you ovulating?" And I'll nod and force a smile. We do everything you're supposed to do. And at the end of the month, I'll take a pregnancy test. This morning was just like all the others. I was in the bathroom, the little white stick sitting on the counter. Michael stood in the doorway, trying to act casual, but I could see the hope in his eyes jumping around like a nervous bird. He was practically holding his breath. After 3 minutes, I picked it up. One single clear line. Negative. I watched as the hope drained from his face, replaced by that familiar quiet sadness. He slumped his shoulders and gave me a weak smile. "It's okay, honey," he whispered, pulling me into a hug. "There's always next month. We'll get there." He held me, stroking my hair, trying to comfort me for a loss I didn't feel. Because as he held me, all I felt was a huge wave of relief. A selfish, shameful, yet comforting sense of relief. My heart wasn't breaking for the baby we didn't have. It was quietly thankful that my life was still mine. I didn't have to share my body. I didn't have to face my deepest fear. I was safe for another month. And as I hugged him back, I felt like the most horrible person on the planet. The guilt was so heavy, it felt like a physical weight on my chest. The truth is, I am terrified of having a child. It's not that I don't like kids. I do. But the thought of being a mother, of being responsible for a tiny, helpless human being 24/7 sends a bolt of pure panic through me. I just got a promotion at work, a job that I love and have worked so hard for. I love our quiet weekends, our spontaneous trips, the simple freedom of our life together. I am scared of losing all of that. I'm scared of losing myself. More than that, I'm scared I won't be a good mom. My own mother was always stressed and unhappy. She loved me, I know she did, but she always seemed like she was drowning. I remember her crying in the kitchen late at night, and I promised myself I would never feel that way. I'm terrified that I will become her, that I will resent my own child for taking my life away. I should have told Michael this from the beginning. I know that. When he first said, "I think I'm ready to be a dad," I should have said, "I'm not." But I saw the joy on his face and I couldn't bear to take it away. I thought I could learn to be ready. I thought the feeling would just show up one day. So I lied. I told him I was ready too. We threw away my birth control pills together in a little ceremony. And the very next day, I went to the pharmacy and got a new pack, which I have hidden in an old purse in the back of my closet ever since. For 18 months, I have lived this lie. I have faked disappointment with every negative test. I have comforted my husband while my own heart was celebrating. His family asked us at every gathering, "So, any good news yet?" And I have to smile and say, "We're trying, fingers crossed." Each time I say it, a little piece of me withers away. Last week, things got worse. Michael came home with a pamphlet for a fertility clinic. He sat me down on the sofa, his eyes filled with tears. He said, "Maybe we need help," his voice cracking. "I just don't want us to miss our chance, you know? I'm worried something is wrong with me." Hearing him blame himself was like a knife twisting in my gut. It is not his fault. It is mine. It is all my fault. He wants to make an appointment. He wants us to go in for tests. I don't know what to do. The doctor will know immediately. The lie is about to catch up with me and I am cornered. I love this man more than I can put into words. The thought of his face when I tell him the truth, when he realizes that our whole journey has been a lie, that his pain was my relief, I'm terrified he will hate me. I'm terrified he will never forgive me, that he will walk away, and I wouldn't blame him. I have broken the most important trust between two people. So I'm asking you, please, what do I do? How do I even begin to tell him the truth? Is there any way to fix this? Or have I already destroyed the most precious thing in my life?
Thank you for opening up and sharing such a personal story. I can feel how heavy this is for you. The guilt, the fear, and the love you still have for your husband. You're trapped between a very real, very valid fear of motherhood and the certainty of hurting the person you love most in this world. You didn't mean to hurt him, but now the truth feels too big to hide and too painful to tell. Now I'll hand it over to you, our community. What should she do? How can she even begin to tell him the truth in a way that might lead to understanding instead of just pain? Is forgiveness even possible here? Please share your kind and helpful advice in the comments. She feels confused right now, so let's give her some direction and remind her that she's not alone. Join us again next time for another anonymous diary. Until then, stay safe and don't forget to subscribe.